Hey everyone, my name is Jay, and welcome back to another episode of Doujin Drops. I'm joined here by my host T,
I'm,
and
mhm.
we finally have a guest, someone we've actually known for a while, and also pretty much unknown Twitch streamer TBeast1337 here with us.
Hello, how you guys doing? I'm glad to be on this podcast right now because I've been bugging these guys for a while.
He like that one guy that's all, who comes to all your concerts. He's like, yeah, and you're like, who is that man?
I'm me, man.
The
You can
one
just call
guy.
me T Beast for now, right? T
Yeah, I mean,
J.
you might as well just advertise your Twitter channel for a bit.
Okay, so if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitch at TBeast1337, Twitter at TBeast1337, Instagram at TBeast1337,
Wait, what?
and YouTube
Instagram?
at TBeast1337.
You have a YouTube channel too?
I also have a
I'm not
YouTube channel.
surprised.
Yes, it's awesome. I haven't posted
What?
anything there for a couple of months, but yeah, it's still there.
Wait, why do you have Instagram?
I used to be
Oh,
I used to be into
yeah.
a lot of artistry a couple years ago, so I do have a lot of posts on there about my quote unquote art.
Art.
I think Twitter is the better place for art.
Yeah,
than
Twitter.
Instagram.
Twitter is the best. Twitter is the best for regular art and then porn.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I have both. I have both Twitter and
Well,
Instagram.
anyways,
So,
But let's
anyways,
continue.
let's move on. Pretty much right now, what we're going to talk about is on Taxi and why it's probably our favorite anime of this season.
yeah, the latest episode it just dropped today in the U.S. and ooh, baby.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's going to be a spoiler, rarely heavy spoiler episode.
Spoiler heavy.
Yep.
So
Yeah, boys and girls, cover your ears. The naughty spoilers will come.
I actually like spoilers sometimes.
Who does that? Why are you masochistic?
I just like to know what's coming.
I only like spoilers when it's
When he
something
gives
I
them.
don't. No. It's like when it's like an anime that I really don't feel like watching, but everyone's pressuring me to watch it. Like I just get spoiled. I don't care.
No. I like to be
Well, I mean,
prepared for what's coming.
if it's for an anime or a movie, then I don't really care about spoilers.
So, TBs, tell us, man. What do you think about the episode 12, the latest episode of Odd Taxi? Did it answer all your questions? What'd you think about it?
No, this.
I mean, it kind of did, but personally, from my pretty much honest, brutal opinion on this show, I feel like it's wrapping things up in a very anticlimactic way. Like for example, shit came together. Pretty much like how like everything that the anime set up from episode 1 all the way to episode 12 set up, and like is when everything finally collided with each other, and you were expecting this big fiery explosion of drama, and no, it just happened. It was just there. Let's see. I feel like it was anticlimactic how the police officer got beaten up. I thought it was anticlimactic how the guy just shot Donbu
Dobu.
and just fucking ran away. Yeah, Nobu, and just ran away like a little bitch.
Oh, well,
And-
he ran away because he was scared. Like, dude, I would be scared too. That was the first time firing a gun at a known criminal that could potentially yeet me if he got up.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, no, that guy was not thinking like that. That guy was out for blood, man. He was going out there to commit murder because he was going out there to kill the taxi driver.
Odokawa.
Yeah, Odokawa.
you can't lie, though. Like, even though it may not be the fire explosion you expected, every episode is always like a Spanish soap opera. It's almost like a roller coaster ride of emotion.
Yes,
It's
that is
never boring.
That is exactly how I felt with this last one too, because at the beginning I didn't know what I was gonna expect. I felt like, okay, so this guy is gonna help him rob a bank, right? But in the beginning, he saw the plan start to look like it was gonna fall apart because the promoter guy, Yamamoto, I think
Yeah, I think that's his name.
the big dog guy.
Yeah, big yellow dog boy.
Yeah, he got called away
More of
to
a
some.
fox.
What?
Yeah,
No.
he's more of a fox. He has like this big bushy tail.
No, he's
is it?
a dog.
Oh.
He's a dog man.
Oh well, fuck me.
I think
Oh, fuck you, Jay.
I think he's Inu or some shit. I don't know. No,
We'll just call him Big Dog.
yeah,
Big Dog.
I'm gonna just call him by his name, Yamamoto, because that's his name. But yeah, it looked like the plan was gonna fall apart for Odokawa, not for Dobu, because Yamamoto got called away to do that press conference in the previous episode, right? So I thought, okay, the plan's gonna fall apart without him. But no, it continued almost perfectly.
Almost flawlessly, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, holy shit, they're actually gonna do this. And whenever Yano and his little ice polar bear guy got pulled over by Big Damon.
Yeah.
That was hilarious because he pulled them over and they were like, see, we're just some guys helping this big lottery winner get home with all his earnings. There's nothing suspicious about us. Right?
He's like, what is this, fake?
And it's all this fake money. And I'm like, wow, that's all it took for you to, like, you know, get them behind, like, in handcuffs is what I mean.
But if he didn't even handcuff
them. I know he didn't handcuff them, and he put him in the back of his car and sat in there with him. And he did get his ass beat, and I felt bad.
He was asking for that ass whooping too. So.
And I felt bad for it. I felt bad for that because damn, his brother really loved him.
Yeah, but you can't lie. His brother was kind of stupid, but not in like he's a slow stupid, but more along the lines of he was too naive. You know, too naive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say that because in the earlier episodes, when he was questioning Odokawa, and he was actually getting some stuff right because he was guessing stuff right, it's just his brother always shut him down. Like, I think his brother was like just handicapping him.
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
So you guys know how crazy game developer dude, right? Shot, or aka the skull mask guy, right? Shot Dobu, fatally shot Dobu, right?
Yes.
The thing is, so so I've actually looked into it and looked into more discussions. So people are wondering, wait, how does he still have one round left in the chamber, right? Because Dobu listed out all of the times that he did shoot. You know, 2 at the club, one at Odokawa's apartment, then a couple here and there. So he's out of ammunition, right?
Didn't he also shot him when he was like chasing him?
No, that's the thing though. Here's the thing though, is that what a lot of people think is this.
I know. I know where you're going with this one because whenever they rescued the monkey, I forget his name. Somebody shot Dobu in the leg, but they didn't show who it was, so everybody just assumed it was a skull mask dude.
Mm-hmm,
you know,
mm-hmm.
I actually thought it was little Damon.
No, that's the thing. That's what it pointed towards. But you think about it. When at the police precinct, little Damon they were all like, hey, what happened to little Damon? Oh, he lost his gun. He's probably stupid. Did he ever shoot it? So everyone's thinking, oh, little Damon was there, saw what was going down, shot Dobu, and then because Japanese gun control is very strict, like even for police officers, like here's what they do whenever they shoot at the gun range in Japan. After they're done shooting,
they have to go pick up the bullets.
Gotta pick up the every empty case, bullet casing has to be accounted for. If not, everyone has to search again. So I guess
that's why they use revolvers.
Yes.
No, not even that too. But not only that too, but little Dame's are like, well, crap, I shot a bullet. I gotta hide this. So you must have just hit it somewhere.
You probably just threw it in the ocean or something.
More than likely, he did something to get rid of it.
But if you think about, is throwing it in the ocean really the best?
It's really not. You saw what happened with that body. They thought they got rid of it, but they didn't, and it came floating back up. Well, some fishermen found it.
And obviously, another thing that I would like to point out is, I like the fact that it's episode 12. Technically, it's supposed to be the last episode, but
they keep on going.
It didn't end. It keep on going, and I've noticed that trend going on in anime. Like, I know the second season of Yuru Camp also ended in episode 13. Let's not go too much into that, but I've also known several other anime that have been ending in the 13th episode, and I actually like that. You get more content.
Well, the thing is, like, I kind of want it to end like, so there are certain animes that end like episode 12, episode 13, and then sometimes you even have OVAs after that. But then, or sometimes animes end like 24 episodes in one season. But there are also those rare occurrences where anime ends on episode 16. Which I kind of want Odd Taxi to go through, right?
Me too.
Because there's still a lot more loose ends to tie up, because I don't want them to kind of like rush that ending and kind of just like throw everything in the pot and be like, okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what Gorky finds.
What?
He's talking about the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. Yeah, Gorky.
Goriki.
We'll just call him Monkey Doctor because
gorilla.
You know, gorilla doctor. And the thing is that like what is it? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of mad that how when Odokawa bowed and say I'm sorry, and the Danroku like eraser fell out of his shirt. I'm thinking, dude, did you not change your shirt? Why do you still have that on you?
I'm pretty sure he carries it around with him everywhere he goes because it was given to him by that alpaca lady.
Yeah, that's just Deus Ex Machina, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little pissed at that. I was like, no fucking way.
No, but like, come on now, TBeast, tell me this, man. I've already talked to Jay on this offline, but can you really hate Dobu as a person? Like, I know he's the bad guy, but is he really bad guy?
Okay, I'm gonna simplify it the best way that I can. He is bad guy, but he is not bad guy.
Yes. No, because what I mean
copyright.
is
Copyright.
Imagine this, Beast. Imagine this. So, if you think about it, yes, he is bad. He's done a lot of shit in the series that intertwine with other things, but he doesn't just kill randomly, commit crimes randomly just like that. He just listens to his boss. And also I think 2 episodes back when he made that hippo boy apologize, he actually gave him some really good factual life advice, and he didn't make him apologize and he took his stuff, but that's a lesson for him. He's spitting straight facts.
That's what he got for being a little bitch.
I honestly didn't like that dude like at all. He his clout let his ego inflate too much.
I didn't like him when they first showed him either. Like the first episode when they showed him.
Back then he was just a regular clout chaser. So I kind of feel like I can give him a little bit of a pass on that one, because who's not looking for clout at this point in time? You know what I mean? All clout, fame, riches, money, whatever. I can give him a little pass for that.
Right, but I guess it's just, for me, it's just the way he acted once he got that clout. He was just an ass.
Yes.
Yeah, he basically went from rags to bitches, and
Yes.
it got to him.
See, okay, can we discuss the opening a little bit? Because I actually not just
like it.
Not just listen to the lyrics and stuff, but I also watch the opening, animation during the opening, and the opening has a lot of hints and clues as to what's going on in the anime.
They even show every character that starts.
They do show every character, so it gives you hints to what's going on. Okay, Odokawa, they showed his closet, right? Like the closet, and they show a little cattail coming out of it, and then it spins around to reveal his face, right?
But if you think about it, do you really think that's being in the closet?
No, what I'm thinking about that is there could be a cat in the closet, but that cat in the closet is not real. It's in his head. He's imagining it.
Like Schrodinger's cat or something.
No, Jay. He's trying to say it like this. Me and TBeast talked about this offline too. Like there was also talking discussions too on Reddit and all the anime forums. Is that how Odogawa, right? Odokawa? Yeah, Odokawa. Odokawa is basically something's wrong with him, right? But he has photo memory, photographic memory.
He has a really bad case of insomnia.
Yeah, but he has photographic memory, almost like Doctor Strange in a way, right? But for the wrong reasons. And Odokawa is actually pretty old, and they keep on going back to, hey, what happened to his past? What happened in the past? What happened to his parents? What really happened, right? But they keep on skipping over it. Thing is, people think that the reveal might be, how this show is almost like a Gretzko, but more dark and and less comedic, but more of a thriller and drama. The thing is, everyone thinks that Odokawa has schizophrenia and he's just imagining everyone as animals, and they're actually just real people. But in his eyes, they're animals.
Yes, that would explain.
You're going into some creepypasta.
No, it's not. It's actually that's sense. Actually plausible, because it would explain how that original member of Mystery Kiss's dad is a monkey instead of, or a baboon instead of a cat.
Cat. Think about that, Jay, for a minute.
I mean, nothing in that world really makes sense, because what I don't like is how there are cat people, walking around being on their phones and stuff, but then there's actual cats, like stray cats, and then birds, and then you know what I mean?
Because he's actually just seeing them as animals, and they're not actually animals. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's all in his
okay,
head.
Okay, if that theory is proven true, then I feel like this, like, for me, it's gonna end in hard garbage, because
Oh wow, really? That took a turn for the worse. Jesus.
Yeah, because it'll imply that it was all a dream. You know what I mean?
No, it's not all a dream.
No,
it's
not a
actually
dream. It's
happening. It's actually happening, but he's just perceiving people as animals instead of actual people.
Think about it, Jay.
Okay, look.
I can actually, like, process that. Like, I know what you guys are saying, but it would throw out. How can I put this? It would throw out the credibility behind the show. Because,
How?
like, okay, a way that I was resisting watching this show is that, it was all animals, and I was like, I didn't really want to get involved into that, like, with the furry, not the furry people, the furry community, and I didn't really want to get involved in that. That's the reason why I actually never watched Baystars, even though everyone's telling me, oh, it's so good, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, but it looks like, I don't like that furry art style, man, and that's the reason why, really did not want to watch this show. But I mean, I'm glad I did. It was actually pretty good. You grab everything that made that show original, and when you imply that theory, you're pretty much throwing all that to the garbage.
Not really, but
not really. That makes it kind of better.
It makes it a whole lot better.
Because it explains his schizophrenia.
If the dude has, I'm not gonna let this go.
Yeah,
but
look. I can see Jay's taste when because when Jay, I recommend this anime to Jay. He was very reluctant because due to the premise of the show and just the entire, everyone's basically animals, right? He just can't get jiggy with that. So when he actually watched it, he thinks it's good, and if it is just schizophrenia and he just seeing everyone as animals, then he lost. He's like XQC. He lost. I lost.
He lost.
But but that's one theory, Jay. But you can't throw away out that theory because even though it doesn't sound like creepypasta, but to you it sounds like creepypasta. But you can't lie. It is credible. It's one of those.
Yeah, it's credible. It's just that most anime don't like to go that route. I think the only one that could come up from the top of my head that went that route was Quadruple S Gridman.
But that was just all a dream, though. That was legitimately a dream. But with Odd Taxi, everything's happening now.
Alright, see, I can't say nothing about Quadruple S Gridman because I never watched it.
I mean, it's a weird anime. Like, if I could describe it in a nutshell, it's like Power Rangers but with waifus.
Yeah.
While the spiritual successor, Quadruple S Dyna Xenion, is more Power Rangers with less waifus.
Basically, yeah.
They both sound boring. I'm sorry.
Oh, but boys. Like, getting off that theory, though. Now, did you guys... This will blow your mind, because it blew my mind. But, like, since I like to pay more attention to voice actors and actresses, right? In English and in Japanese, did you guys know that Otokawa's voice actor also voices Tanjiro from Demon Slayer?
That is a big surprise to me because I watched Demon Slayer in its original voice acting subbed, yeah, and that man sounds nothing like Otokawa.
I know. See,
that man has some range, and that is very rare for dudes.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to give the voice actor like all the fucking credit, because it's hard to sound like a fucking child and a grown man.
No, an old grown man.
An old grown man. And the thing is, like, his voice actor, Otokawa and Tanjiro's voice actor, let me see what his name is. I wrote it down. Natsuki Hanae, right? He's like in his like late, like in his 20s, I think mid or late 20s. So like he's not old, but he's not like, you know, very young. But that range he has, my God. Like I would. So now all I'm picturing is Tanjiro with Odokawa, and I'm like, I just can't. It's just so different.
See, now I can't do that because to me they sound completely different.
I know.
Maybe now that I know that they're the same voice actor, maybe I'll start picturing it, but I doubt it because Odokawa and Tanjiro sound so different. I can't imagine them like that. You know.
The thing is, here's another one. I have one more. Sorry, Jay. I got them little tidbits of fun facts. Now, Beast, Jay. Now the thing is though, do you guys remember that Yakuza member in the hot springs that talked to Odokawa?
Yes.
He looks like an elephant. He has like the tattoos and all that, right?
I thought he was an anteater.
Well, he is anteater. I'm assuming he's an anteater, like tapir. I'm assuming that's an anteater. Let's just he's like an anteater slat. Yeah, we'll just call him anteater. So the anteater Yakuza guy. So the thing is, his voice actor, right? Mm-hmm. Because like I didn't hear it beforehand. It wasn't until this episode when when the anteater Yakuza dude from the hot springs talked to Danroku, the monkey boss, monkey comedian, when he was talking on the phone. I was like, wait a minute. I know that voice. It's very distinctive. And you guess what that voice is? If you is Kiryu from the Yakuza series.
I've never played the Yakuza series.
Well, I have, and wow, that is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it blows your mind. And here's the thing, though. Now the thing is, that voice actor, Takaya Kurado, right? The thing is, like, he's the one who voices Kiryu from Yakuza, right? But he also voices that anteater Yakuza guy from Taxi. But I never picked it up until this episode. But here's another thing. This will blow your mind too. TBeast love the quintessential quintuplets.
Yes.
But the dad is also Kiryu.
Okay, if I had known that, I don't think I'd be so critical about him.
But at the same time though, quintuplets dad is not the best dad. He's like number 2 dad. But we're getting off track here. But what did you want to talk about, Jay?
Well, I was actually gonna mention like how everything came together with like from the first episode all the way to this 12th episode. One of the things I liked about this anime, and I believe we discussed this in another episode of this podcast. I think you mentioned how every little small detail mattered.
Yes.
And by the time you get to this, it kind of does matter. And
it matters really a lot.
They actually really did a good job at piecing all those small details together towards the end. Like I mentioned, I mean, it didn't produce this, I guess, fiery ball of drama and like, you know, closure that I wanted, but they did a pretty good job. At least they didn't do it to the point where it was just like, really, that small thing mattered now.
What do you think? But I feel like the show is more like a thriller, soap opera, like detective type of thing, right?
Yeah.
That's why I feel. Every small, minuscule detail matters, and it's like Chekhov's gun. Like remember when the alpaca did the Brazilian martial arts, right? It was kind of like the dancing martial arts, right? But you're wondering, well, why would you mention that, right? But then like episodes later, she used it to save Odokawa, like from the Yamamoto. Yamamoto. But you see how Chekhov's gun. That's like a literary thingy where they show it in a book series or in a film, and you're thinking, why'd you show me this? But it will actually show up later in the film or series, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't just throw. That's what I like about Odd Taxi. They don't just throw everything in there. And every previous episode before this, showing even the side showing the side characters like backstories, even though, you know, some people didn't give a crap about it, it's still tied into the story, you know.
Yeah, and I really like that.
What are you, TBs?
I enjoy the plot, and the storytelling is amazing. Plot and storytelling is the same thing. Sorry. Okay, so the way that it is being told, it's not just being told from the perspective of Odokawa, because it also gives us other episodes from other characters' perspectives. For example, last week's episode was from the perspective of the idol girl. I forget her name.
You mean that?
The main idol from Mystery Kids?
Yeah, the poodle.
He's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, she. Oh my god.
Yeah,
no, well,
like,
not gonna lie.
like,
She did have that. She did have that uppity attitude in the beginning, but now it seems like she still has it a little bit, but it's not as bad as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm actually feeling sorry for the comedians though. I'm like, damn.
You know, I still don't really understand how they actually fit in the plot. Like, I guess they're just showing them one of them worked at the
club.
at that hostess bar. Yeah, at that hostess bar as a waiter, and he's the one that showed him the way out. But that's really the only thing I can think of where they both fit in the plot. I mean, I know.
If you think about it, no. You're not thinking about it hard enough, Jay. Think about it, man. So can we agree? There's two guys, right? There's the boar, and then there's like that donkey, right?
I thought it was a horse.
Let's leave it as that. Horse or donkey? We'll just leave it at that. They're both the same thing. Anyways, the thing is, the boar dude, he was the remember the episode with the game developer going crazy? He was the guy who talked to the crazy guy with the gun on the street. Then not only that, he also was in the nightclub when he shot it. When that skull guy shot it up. Then after that, the donkey guy, he's actually the boyfriend of the poodle girl.
Yeah, I was actually gonna mention that he has like a relationship with that little fucking poodle. I
wouldn't say that they're just there. Everything ties in, Jay.
Yeah, they do tie in.
They'll probably reveal it in this. Episode 13.
I wonder how that hyena guy would feel about his poodle idol having a boyfriend.
Dude, I don't know about you, but that poodle guy was.
I mean,
I don't say this.
Hyena.
The hyena guy. I don't say this a lot, but that man's a bit of a simp in a way. Like he's a
huge simp. He was gonna spend all his fucking money that he won on the lottery to buy Mystery Kiss fucking CDs.
He's also kind of stupid. Hey, look at me! I won the lottery. I'm gonna post it online.
Extremely stupid.
Look. I'll give him slack on that because you only really know not to do that type of shit when you're grown.
But he's grown.
Young.
He's grown.
He's young. He's young. He looks like he's still in high school or some shit.
Dude's living on his own and working as a waiter at a hostess bar. There's no way he is a kid.
I mean, they got anime where they featured high school students doing shit.
No, but that's not realistic though, as much.
I mean, it goes back to the.
Okay, let me look up the character's age. Let me see this.
Yeah, we'll wait for that. I mean, some people that aren't mature, like they got people out in the world, man, that are stupid, and they got people that they just get caught up in the moment, and hey, look, I just won the lottery, click.
But not only that, he won so much money. That's just stupid. That's just common sense at that point. And he
won like 1 billion yen, right?
I think it was $1 billion. It was $1 billion.
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even know this man's name, to be honest. That's the thing.
Shoot, I don't remember his name.
I know, I can't. Oh my god.
Just type in hyena for audio.
I did, but like it doesn't. Let me see this on. Is it even a hyena? That's the thing.
Oh, it is. It is a hyena.
It doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't. Anyways, back to the topic at hand.
Okay.
What would you rate so far this anime TBeast?
Honestly, I want to give it like out of 10 or a 5, because I want to go as high as 10 because I could go a little bit more lenient with it.
I don't really like the 10-star rating because
okay, so 5
back
then.
I couldn't let this go. So the guy's name is Shun Imai. So the thing is, he is 24.
See.
He's a skunk. So he's a skunk. Yeah, he's a skunk. And like basically, the thing is, well, that man is a functioning man of society at that point. So like that's pretty stupid, man. I can't cut him slack. If he was like maybe 17 or in high school, I'll give him slack. But no, he's pretty dumb.
He's a skunk?
He's a skunk, yes.
I thought he was a hyena.
Yeah. Well, his hairstyle made it look like he was a hyena.
Yeah, like
it was all punkish and shit. But I mean, he had that Pepe Le Pew vibe going on, man. I mean, he was black and white.
I didn't get that vibe. He was
simping hard on those idols from Mystery Kids.
And the idols are what, like 15, 16? But that's another bag of donuts to open up, but like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't give him slack. That was pretty stupid.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
At that point, you should have common sense, man. It's like saying, hey man, I made $10,000 on my one of my checks, and you post it online.
I guess I'll just pretend he's a late bloomer, so fuck it.
It's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as pretending that you make over 200,000 yen a month on your freaking dating profile.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That monkey, Otokawa's monkey friend. Like, you know,
I think he was the worst fucking character in the fucking show. I did not like
my
him.
god.
That's the thing though.
That man, if we're talking stupid, that man is stupid. I'm sorry, but you can be lonely as lonely as a guy on an island or whatever. You should not date a girl that is like interested only for your money.
But the thing
never
is,
ever.
The thing about
not only that, but this man was trying to marry up that girl in like what, the third episode, like after meeting her for like the second or third time.
Third time,
This man took out a loan from loan sharks
to buy a ring.
But that's the thing though about Odd Taxi is what makes it so believable, because like even though that was cringe and he was stupid, let's be honest here, there are people like that in this world.
I do believe that.
It goes back to what I mentioned about my first impressions of that anime. Like, one of the things that I kind of like and also dislike at the same time is that pretty much the whole cast, like most of the people in there, are morally corrupt in one way or another.
I mean, that's life, Jay.
I mean, and I think the only one that's straight is Goriki, or the Gorilla Doctor.
Yeah, Gorilla Doctor.
Yeah, he's the only one that's, that just doesn't have any issues going on in his life, and he has it all. He pretty much made it. I mean, he's a fucking doctor.
Oh yeah,
he runs his own clinic.
So I'm assuming everything's all good. The thing is, like, at least the monkey guy is jumping back. He's working 2 jobs, trying to pay off his debt now. I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah.
But if you think about it too, you can't put blame on him just completely, because those girls are playing Badger games, man. That's kind of messed up.
That was pretty messed up of them, but at the same time they didn't have a choice really, because they were kind of being forced.
Not only that, but they were coerced of that little secret because the other
the original cat girl.
What do you mean? Like, that's what I mean by they were being forced. Because like that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only were they, I thought you were meaning that in a way that they were being forced by these thugs to do the Badger games.
Well,
because remember, one of them didn't want to do it anymore, but she had to ask permission.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant. They're being forced because they have to in order for the. I want to say Yakuza because
they are
Yakuza.
Yeah,
they're being forced to work for them because they know that they're hiding. They hid the dead body for them.
Yeah.
They didn't do a good job because it washed up on the shore.
They got fished out by fishermen.
Oh, right. No, that's what happened, yeah.
No, the thing is, though, TBs, tell me this. What is your favorite episode so far that stuck out the most?
My favorite episode?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it has to be the one where that chick, the alpaca, where she comes to the Otokawa's rescue in that quarry against Yamamoto. Has a lot of stuff going on in that episode. I like.
I'm just figuring out, how does she know where he was going?
I'm pretty sure she called him. I mean, he called her.
But still, I don't know, man.
Kind of weird that you call her as your last line of defense. I mean, what would happen if she was just talking all that good shit and not really know how to do that Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
I'm pretty sure he didn't call her.
Something else.
I'm pretty sure it is Brazilian.
No, I said it's Brazilian, but it's not Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
Is that Brazilian martial arts? It's
like that dance. Is that dancing one?
Yeah. No, but I'm pretty sure he only called her to let her know where he's gonna be, not to have her save him. Just in case he never showed back up.
What if Yamamoto had a gun? That's the thing.
It's very hard to get a gun. Like, it's very hard to get a gun in that country. So
you said it yourself.
It's impossible, really.
You said it yourself. It's literally impossible to get a gun. And Jay
Yeah.
Jay said it too.
But Yakuza still get guns. You're forgetting about the under like regardless if they make it illegal or not, people are still gonna get guns regardless.
For them, the secret ingredient is crime.
I mean, think about it. People are like, it's illegal to rob banks, but people still do it. I mean, come on.
Okay, Drake, calm down.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Me? Well, I was gonna wrap this episode up right now, but I can't really think of one at the top of my mind that stood out. I guess it would have to be that episode where that alpaca chick told Otokawa that she really loved him and to meet him in the park. And because I think that's the first episode where they bit Nobu, and that's the one that I think that's the episode where he coerced him into joining his plan to rob that, lottery winner guy. And that's when he took off, and that's when he ran over the game developer dude that turned cray-cray. Because he was like, oh shit, I'm running late.
See, mine was basically when Otokawa realized, oh crap, my what you said. What did you say? That I know that girl, and then he went to save his monkey friend, and he did pretty good. Dobu kicked some ass, and I was like, damn, Dobu kicked ass. And then he gave that entire speech and disciplined that little hippopotamus dude.
Oh yeah, he was a fucking dick. I mean, I was satisfied about that because I really did not like the hippo dude at all. I'm just glad he got off the fucking show. I'm
just worried that what's going to happen to Dobu. That's it. Latest episode showed Dobu shot fatally, and I'm like, oh my. And then Otokawa's all like, I'm going to dip now. Bye-bye. I'm going to betray you. Oh. And I'm like,
Dobu, I want to say he's a lawful evil guy, but I don't like the fact that he pretty much abused the alpaca chick, like physically, emotionally, and everything. And I'm like, that's a really evil thing to do.
But the thing is, what didn't she choose him to be her boyfriend though?
This is true.
I guess I'm just not gonna get into this. I guess this was the recent episode. Everybody, thanks for tuning.
All right, everyone. This is Doujin Drops, and I know this is kind of a rushed guest appearance from TBeast, but hopefully we'll get more guest appearance, or he may be back. We don't know.
Awesome.
And we're signing off.
All right, good night, everybody.